Welcome to Elevate Vision, where inspiration meets empowerment. Prepare to soar to new heights with our hand-picked compilation of inspirational content. From heartwarming success stories to game-changing strategies, our videos are your daily dose of motivation to elevate your life. Join our community of dreamers and achievers as we strive for greatness and turn our visions into reality. Get ready to ignite your passion, unlock your potential, and elevate every aspect of your journey with us. And now, let's delve into today's impactful video.
A young man wished to marry the farmer's beautiful daughter. He went to the farmer to ask his permission. The farmer looked him over and said, "Son, go stand out in that field. I'm going to release 3 bulls, one at a time. If you can catch the tail of any one of the 3 bulls, you can marry my daughter." The young man stood in the pasture awaiting the first bull. The barn door opened and out ran the biggest, meanest-looking bull he had ever seen. He decided that one of the next bulls had to be a better choice than this one. So he ran over to the side and let the bull pass through the pasture. Out the back gate, the barn door opened again. Unbelievable. He had never seen anything so big and fierce in his life. It stood pawing the ground, grunting, flinging slobber as it eyed him. Whatever the next bull was like, it had to be a better choice than this one. He ran to the fence and let the bull pass through the pasture. Out the back gate, the door opened a 3rd time. A smile came across his face. This was the weakest, scrawniest little bull he had ever seen. This one was his bull. As the bull came running by, he positioned himself just right, jumped and grabbed at the exact moment. But the bull had no tail. Moral: life is full of opportunities. Some will be easy to take advantage of. Some will be difficult. But once we let them pass, those opportunities may never again be available. A father takes his son into the forest, blindfolds him, and leaves him alone. He is required to sit on a stump the whole night and not remove the blindfold until the rays of the morning sun shine through it. He cannot cry out for help to anyone. Once he survives the night, he is a man. He cannot tell the other boys of this experience because each lad must come into manhood on his own. The boy is naturally terrified. He can hear all kinds of noises. Wild beasts must surely be all around him. Maybe even some human might do him harm. The wind blew the grass and earth and shook his stump, but he sat stoically, never removing the blindfold. It would be the only way he could become a man. Finally, after a horrific night, the sun appeared and he removed his blindfold. It was then that he discovered his father sitting on the stump next to him. He had been at watch the entire night, protecting his son from harm. We too are never alone. Even when we don't know it, God is watching over us, sitting on the stump beside us. When trouble comes, all we have to do is reach out to him. Moral of the story: just because you can't see God doesn't mean he is not there. This is a story about overcoming obstacles. One day, a farmer's donkey fell down into a well. The animal cried piteously for hours as the farmer tried to figure out what to do. Finally, he decided the animal was old, and the well needed to be covered up anyway. It just wasn't worth it to retrieve the donkey. He invited all of his neighbors to come over and help him. They all grabbed a shovel and began to shovel dirt into the well. At first, the donkey realized what was happening and cried horribly. Then, to everyone's amazement, he quieted down. A few shovel loads later, the farmer finally looked down the well. He was astonished at what he saw. With each shovel of dirt that hit his back, the donkey was doing something amazing. He would shake it off and take a step up. As the farmer's neighbors continued to shovel dirt on top of the animal, he would shake it off and take a step up. Pretty soon, everyone was amazed as the donkey stepped up over the edge of the well and happily trotted off. Life is going to shovel dirt on you, all kinds of dirt. The trick to getting out of the well is to shake it off and take a step up. Each of our troubles is a stepping stone. We can get out of the deepest wells just by not stopping, never giving up. Shake it off and take a step up. One day a father challenged his son, spend a day without using any technology, just enjoy the simple things around. If successful, the son would receive his father's expensive watch passed down through many generations. Excitedly agreeing, the son unplugged from the digital world for a day. He spent the day walking, playing with friends and swimming in the river. After that day, he was so happy and excited, realizing how much joy simple things could bring. What he didn't know was that the father had a sickness with no cure. When the day was done, the son returned happy about the success, but the happiness turned to sadness when he found the father had passed away. A note nearby said, "Enjoy each little moment, my son. Live every day like it's your last, so you won't have regrets like I did." The son, feeling sad, understood the deep message. Time goes by fast, and the simple moments are the most special. Don't waste your life. Appreciate every moment. There once was a little boy who had a very bad temper. His father decided to hand him a bag of nails and said that every time the boy lost his temper, he had to hammer a nail into the fence. On the first day, the boy hammered 37 nails into that fence. The boy gradually began to control his temper over the next few weeks, and the number of nails he was hammering into the fence slowly decreased. He discovered it was easier to control his temper than to hammer those nails into the fence. Finally, the day came when the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He told his father the news, and the father suggested that the boy should now pull out a nail every day. He kept his temper under control. The days passed, and the young boy was finally able to tell his father that all the nails were gone. The father took his son by the hand and led him to the fence. "You have done well, my son, but look at the holes in the fence. The fence will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar just like this one. You can put a knife in a man and draw it out. It won't matter how many times you say, 'I'm sorry,' the wound is still there." Moral: inappropriate verbal usage would cause permanent marks than physical damage. Let the word be kind and sweet.